You're right, lads, this is the Jody Jeddah here. Today, going to be continuing with Destiny. This game is absolutely amazing. I mean, the graphics are good. They're not the best I've ever seen, but they're amazing considering the scope. The gameplay is beautiful. When you consider this, although Bungie's staying away from the term MMORPG, when you consider this effectively is, really, the gameplay is perfect. It is an outstanding game. It's just one of those games that's going to change everything. So we'll get started right away. Right then, continuing from where we left off. This game is just so... I'm trying not to say perfect, because I've never played any game at all that is perfect. There's no such thing. But quite frankly, this comes as close to as I'll ever see.
Any of his help?
I hope so.
Where have you been, Hunter?
Okay.
May it serve you well, Guardian.
Can I have anything? I've got a bit of glimmer. Is there anything I can use? No, there's nothing I can use, but I wouldn't mind, buying some kit. Because, I'm gonna end up... You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna buy these gauntlets. Thank you. I'll be on my way now. There we go. Nice. I have this. Once I reach level 4, I'll use that. Apparently I've got these... Oh no, these are just new guns in general. Equipment, anything? Apparently there's a gunsmith. Where's this? Is he up there? Okay. It works so smoothly as well for an online game. It's really... I've no idea, Pulse rifle, nah. Hand cannon. Oh, I don't know, I want... You know what, I'm gonna have the hand cannon. I always like to have an incredibly powerful, pistol. I'm a big fan of having a powerful pistol to use. Hold on. Rifles are alright, I quite like them, but... I just like using hand cannon. There's a ship right over there. Yeah. Sorry, I play MMORPGs a bit. Star Wars: The Old Republic, for example. This has nothing. It has nothing on this. This is just... It's difficult to describe. It really is.
You knew where this one's been? Jealous.
Okay. Sounds heavy.
Take care of that ship for me.
Now where to?
You want a ship?
Do I? I'm waiting for him to tell us what to do next. There we go. That's what I'm after. Hopefully it'll work well. Da-do. Da-do-do. Okay, then here we go. I'm only at a low level for the time being, so that's not special. What I'm going to be doing is, for the time being, I'm just going to be focusing on the story a bit. I'm not going to... You're not really going to see us do much online, like Crucible, I think it's called on this, which is, like Team Deathmatch, effectively. What was it? No, there's this thing called Control, which is basically capture the flag, or Headquarters. if you play Call of Duty, it's basically like that. It's now special. So we'll hopefully get started soon. And we'll go. Funny enough, this is something I want to point out in the game. Loading time isn't actually too bad.
We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city with that one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that
I'll let the guy speak first.
place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again.
Yeah, loading time isn't actually too bad. I quite like it. When you consider the scope of the game, the loading time isn't too bad. Seriously, I mean, you have to keep in mind that this, I mean, I know Bungie is staying away from this, but this is effectively an MMORPG. So, yeah, you know, same with headshots. You know, headshots are quite easy on this game. On stuff like, well, in my case, it'd be I sort of play Star Wars: The Old Republic a bit. Headshots count for nothing. You're not going to get more. You have critical hits, but you're not going to get more or less damage due to a headshot. So you know, you have to take everything with a little bit of a pinch of salt when you consider that this is just like a solely online game. Although you can play it offline, I think. You don't need a PlayStation Plus to account to play it. Not in like the manner I am. I'm going to deploy the ghost, see if we can find a warp drive, which sounds cool as well, just in essence as well.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can call their last transmission. They managed to restore an information hub here. Down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
Okay, we'll move on then. The one thing, well, apart from flying ships on this game, which is I think is a real shame, but in fairness, Star Wars: The Old Republic eventually let you fly ships. It took a bit. It was like free DLC you got as it, but you know, eventually you could fly the ships and do dogfights with each other, which was amazing. Apart from that little issue that I have with the game, the only other thing I might eventually have issue with the game is the fact that something that I think especially MMORPGs miss and don't have, because I think even World of Warcraft will have new areas, but what will happen is the levels you already have don't evolve. You know, as things go, like for example, you know, when you think there's a free roam mode to this where what will happen is you go around, you do these missions, you know, you kill servitors, you collect data, that kind of thing. But you have to think to yourself that although it's nice to get the XP, eventually, surely this whole area will become effectively colonized in your own place, if you know what I mean. It'll change for the better, it'll become like a normal city. But, you know, no MMORPG I've ever seen does that. Oh, by the way, if there's anyone who takes fault with me calling an MMORPG, I don't officially mean an MMORPG, I'm just saying it because it's so you know what I mean, rather than it's what actually it is.
Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
Oh yippee. Go back to where we found the ship, that's alright. Because it's something that certain games do. The game evolves as you make the world better. I'm thinking something like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is kind of similar. It's when you buy the stores and the stores become better. It's like when you can upgrade, like Montenegro, and the city becomes a better city, is kind of what I'm referring to. Because this whole area would eventually, when you consider the number of Guardians there would be fighting for, would evolve. But, you know, this is really... It's sort of picky in the future almost, because the fact is that new gamers won't wish for this kind of thing. They'd rather it stay the way it is. so that they can learn, and then eventually they'll get annoyed that the whole thing doesn't evolve. It's a situation that really Bungie can't win. But you know, we'll wait and see what happens. Either way, it's still an outstanding game. Hold on, I'm just killing these. It gets us, you know, extra XP just because I can. It's not, you know, you might as well gain a bit of extra XP. To be honest, my level's also quite low for the mission I'm doing. I'm meant to be level 2, which I am, but whenever you do a story mission, you always want to be a very high level, don't you, just to make it easy. Basically, if you play like MMORPGs quite a bit, you'll understand what I mean. It's far easier to get XP by just doing little things like this, you know, killing a couple of extra enemies, than it is by ending up, you know, having to fight for an extra hour or half an hour to beat somebody who, you know, you can't beat because you're lower level. Oh, new gear, cool. Oh, bastard. That's the gear I just bought.
It's already in fallen hand.
I mean, can you sell it? I've never looked into it, if you can sell stuff. We'll wait and see, won't we?
I hope you're ready for this.
A darkness zone. I quite like the idea of these, sort of. It's annoying, but yeah. I suppose if you're part of a strike team and there's more than one of you doing this, actually it doesn't make much of a difference. It's not taking too long. I'm just basically, you know, killing guys for fun, really. Collect some stuff, collect some new ammo. Oh, new gauntlet. What the hell was that? Oh, holy crap! This is gonna take a while. Hide. Get in cover and stay in cover. There we go. This is bad cover. Right, yeah. This is gonna take a while, especially if these guys keep respawning. Because it's one of the worst things is when you're fighting a boss battle and he has minions who keep respawning. You know, like say I kill all these vandals and then I take a bit of health off him and then the vandals come back. It's one of the worst things. Well, worst, you know, it's makes it one of the toughest fights you'll ever have. But yeah, his health isn't going down particularly quickly, is it? This really is going to take me a bloody while. Yeah. Yep, they've respawned. I really hate that because I always take them out first because it's very unwise to let them, you know, keep taking pot shots at you to reduce your health while you're fighting a big bastard. It's better just to, you know, take these guys out so they're not taking health away from you. It's easier to dodge one guy than it is to dodge 5. So just a 6. It's a normal revolver, but I think eventually you can get, you know, like hand cannons that have like 7. Especially with the way they're doing this, because it's not a bullet, really, it's like a revolver cartridge. So by rights, you know, you could have any amount of bullets you want really in there, within reason, you know, within the laws of physics. Just take this bugger head on. His health's low enough. Boom. NLS drive, okay, I'm assuming that's basically what our warp drive's called. Level 3, nice.
You just killed an Archon. And we got a warp drive.
Grab some glimmer, grab some ammo, upgrade unlocked. We'll have a look-see in a moment. Here we go. What do I get? Glide. Cool. Sounds alright. What does it do? Ah, it's not bad. That's alright, I think. I'm not a fan of this whole 20 seconds till mission end thing, but then again, I suppose when you're with the strike team, you know, if you're not sticking with them, you say, you know, I'll see you around, you know, goodbye, good game. So, But when you're by yourself, such as I am, sorry, when you're by yourself, such as I am, you know, there's no need for it, is there? Shouldn't be too much longer to go. Watch this little thing. I would like a little bit more information on the Traveller, really. I mean, I'm hoping eventually it'll come to the game, but
There was a time.
I feel dodgy about the Traveller more because I don't know what it is.
But that was long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice, I am the one who speaks for the Traveller. You must have no end of questions, Guardian.
This is something I like.
In its dying breath, the Traveller created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what the Traveller itself no longer can.
It is like a proper story cutscene, you know. MMORPGs, they don't do it so much. You can tell that it's a week because it's online.
Centuries ago, how the Traveller was crippled.
As in a week cutscene.
I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
Anyways, this will be the end of this episode. This has been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you can. Really helps as always. Subscribe if you want. And as always, may the Force be with you. Right, I'm going to finish up there. This game is just absolutely brilliant. I think I'm going to do a very sort of long-term series about Destiny. You know, I mean, it's basically going to go for a long time. It's going to be sort of my, almost effectively my new GTA when I've been playing that and doing videos of that. This is pretty much going to be new GTA. So, finish up here. This being the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps. Subscribe if you want. I'd like to thank me general fan base, you know, 60 subscribers, and I've only been going as of today about 4 months and 2 days, so actually I've done alright. I've done pretty well. So, as always, may the Force be with you.